up against the real guardsman. FUT standing on the palisades to start this out. It's yetujey sent to the back of the site. Flashed up, blinded, and almost manages to get a kill from that. Damage done, but it's GX ahead in those early fights. The flank coming in as well from Flickless.
Oh, he's got maybe you have to be a little bit quicker. This whole team has just been lost, and now they know where he is. Both
round one, but it's
that's
good
one
signs,
more round
right?
than last time.
Exactly. It's good to see that discipline there early.
GX are the only one that took a victory in their first game. Maybe good signs going forward, and well, already good signs in this round. Leaving an impossible scenario for yetujey, and this bonus round is looking incredibly easy for GX.
Yeah, a very good start. Coming up against a pistol, but
You're going to be looking at him today because normally, no matter the role, he still performs, is whether it works. And I'm kind of going to be looking more at GX of like, okay, can you hold up? In the early stage of the round, they're doing very well. They utilize...
And eventually it goes for the info. Now they've got it. Blinded outside A, immediate rotation, Sop on his way, but KROSTALY might have to hold alone.
Nothing to play with. He was very clutch in their game versus BBL, but this is a different scenario. Mollied into a corner, and he's going to get nothing for it. A little bit of tickle damage, but Ara has done the work to open up this site. The question now for FUT is how much are they going to go for here? 3 players fighting into 5. They know there's full weaponry on the other side. They know their economy is not going to cope with them losing all of these guns. It either has to be a victory or they need to save, and while that victory is looking less and less likely as the seconds go by.
Strong early start I expect to see. And the GX the wall previously was cutting them off close, allowing that Phoenix to flash through, but this time they want to run deep with it, trading the ult for the space. Sociable, not spotted in the smoke, ready to take them by surprise, but Ara's there quickly, finding a double. And the site, the plant, comes along with those kills. Nicely done by Ara. We said we had our eyes on him. Well, he had his crosshair on his opponents, much like Zeus. Taking down Flickless makes this doable, and westside's in trouble. He's got to back off.
He's got to be a little bit careful. Doesn't seem like he's been able to clip his own blaze, so he hasn't actually been able to be healed back up. Leaves him on 19, but the time just feels too far gone. Zeus already looked like he was saving, had the showstopper in his back pocket, decided not to use it. Now he's being chased. That operator is at risk, and they want to remove it from his hands. Ara now 1 away from acing this round. I think he will stay 1 away because yetujey not going for the fight in this moment.
You're just going to rely on those sky flashes as well as the Trailblazer, the dog, going out to clear information outside the A site. yetujey's done well, and they use this showstopper. I like it. It's going to at least get them a weapon, but look, he hasn't got anything to lose. He's going to keep going. And that means he finds westside. Now they've got picks across the board. Won't even go for the weapon. It's not worth throwing away his life. A 4 versus 2. Okay, good trades at least. This is all that FUT need. A low buy round to get them back into the swing of things, and it's yetujey. Now we see why he was trusted with that rifle.
Yeah, well, a huge round from him. Jesse, as said, had an excellent game.
4-3. A round in it. Early competition by GX, but it's Ara put to bed by Sop right off rip.
That might be it.
Oh!
He definitely saw him.
Yeah.
He saw him put the gun through. I think Flickless thought he was a lot more hidden than he was. That was not that sneaky beaky.
A minute left. Surely, I didn't see the utility. My little box was blocking that bar, but I'm assuming he still had flashes and that they were coming back online at some point if he didn't.
They're not even fighting for it if they were
worries.
rotating around. They just want to make sure that nobody goes down to anything silly. Plant, extra orb. He's probably going to get 1 more orb in just a moment's time. And there you go. And just be quicker. There you go. Ara out. And then this one. Yeah, he just sees it walk through. I think they had 2 deaths in this round where they thought, like, this is the other one, where they're like, I am perfectly...
To hold that line. That has to be the main focus of this round after the performance he just had. And Net's using those smokes to slip through. It's a beautiful play, but Sop's ult has saved the day. Shut down that flank and taking westside with him.
I thought he'd get the 1, but the 2nd, and then the snakebite is denied. That was worryingly close. Rifle getting picked up. Clearing some of those close ranges. The Viper's been seen as well, and that's a problem. Zeus even chose his targets perfectly. Jesse's TP is really done.
Crowd's running out of control for FUT, and look who's running forward. Sop's got backup here as well. He's going to find one. And they might have even tried to pressure him immediately without the stun.
He's going back.
He's going in. He's
back.
a madman. And Zeus is there with him. A madhouse in B main. And it's left GX with a chance.
Yeah, it felt a bit unnecessary, but hey, maybe they didn't expect there to be so many players in main. Yetujey has thread the needle. He's thread the needle perfectly, but Net was still behind him. Plant hasn't gone in just yet, and now that flank actually gets opened up that little bit more. sociablEE is just selling a ruse. He is playing with his opponents, making as much noise as possible, but it seems like Net is maybe piecing things together. Yeah, he is. Net has had a great read in this round. 2 players caught, not looking the right way because of his positioning. And now sociablEE, who's being incredibly loud and letting them know where he was, that's not quite as valuable when you don't have a teammate flanking.
It was a fantastic read by Net. Can they figure out sociablEE's new position? They don't need to. The high-low called late in the round. This is perfect. With an Odin here, it's a difficult fight to say the least. Even if they didn't have those shields on him. The tap goes in. Need to break. That, oh, he's just going straight for the spam. It's a bit crazy. It's a bit unhinged.
Where is he going? What was the streak of rounds from FUT? Let's have a listen into the comms.
Yep, you're alone. Let's fight heaven together after this flick.
I can swing.
Ready?
CT, boys.
3, 2.
I was CT, Ara, deep.
Can you resmoke heaven?
Take position somewhere?
I'm playing safe, boys. Listen, when they start the retake, I'm gonna ult, okay?
Yeah.
Guys, we need someone under, I think.
I go. I'm holding ult.
Oynasanıza hayvandan. Doğan, new box'a. Doğan, altına paranoya atıyorum. Attım.
Yükledim. Altım yok. Ben piş bakıyorum.
Bekle, şey.
Flash var mı? Smoke'ya flash at.
Atıyorum, bekle. Atamıyorum, tight attım.
Phoenix under. Phoenix under.
Tight'ta.
Oynayamıyor musun? Nasıl?
Yayın attı.
Yesterday, I don't think they'll get back into it against this team. But they haven't given them too much leeway at all, at any stage. If he shoots Yetujey here, I think it's a bridge too far. He's waiting for now for the push to come through. And okay, Yetujey's gone. You're out of the danger you didn't know you were in. But GX will be sending that in late. It's the B main play that Sop's already found and put a stop to Net. He's almost got the timing there, but Yetujey went back to check.
Yeah, Yetujey had one job, and he has done it. He has denied that pressure into middle, and he's now going for a new job. He's looking for a new one, but it's not going to be needed because Sop
Slip the net through mid, but they've given up the space. They should know it. The distraction on ramp though might draw their eye for long enough. Yetujey slips his way into the vents, Xenomorph, and he's caught himself some prey. Beautiful timing. Flickless just cleared this, but oh, they give up the control. Nicely done. Yetujey thought he had a backstab. Maybe he will later, but this space is consciously forfeit from GX.
Yeah, I don't think FUT will mind that too much, though, especially with how much... It's going to be difficult just to all retake from a singular angle. C sent through, Paranoia, Molly, but all the players now up within the heavens from FUT. It's only the one in KROSTALY, just trying to hold the line. Yetujey already catching one, Sop from above as well. They are in a troublesome position with this post plant, and Flickless trying to deny them.
He saw the timeout come in! He saw the timeout come in! Why did you remind? I'm going to draw it on the map in a second so people know what we're talking about. Flickless, he's found one. Look, they don't have a lot to work with here. So starting it out with a kill is better than I think anyone expected, especially he seems to have gotten that straight down mid. So, all right. That's a bit of a tough fight to lose for Sop. Sop of all people.
Stellar in this game so far. Net trying for a little bit more. Ara now alone, hoping to try and buy them a little bit of time. Unfortunately, I was going to say he won't be able to, but no, he has. They've got a flank coming in. Flickless. Oh, sorry, westside already in position. Ara's now won another with a classic. I don't know what was said in that pause, but maybe it needs to be copied, repeated till the end of time, because this has worked out for them. putting them with an advantage.
Heal 'em up,
The
please.
opponents have to scurry away. Picking up weaponry. That clock might be far enough gone.
About as good as could be. KROSTALY's heard them go up and above, and oh, look at yetujey's position. It's nasty. The thing is, if they don't see anyone they might suspect it, never mind. He just strikes right away, puts the pressure on. The heat building as Phoenix looks to cross, as Spam does damage, and KROSTALY finishes him off. Down to the 1v1. Jesse might have the better weapon,
Two
but the
flashes.
time is not on his side. The dog bites him to start, and it's tirade.
Wall up.
Yan bir
1 HP Viper.
It's touch, yeah.
I'm good. I'm on. Heaven. Base split should Viper's 1 HP, guys. Nice, bro.
I'm 1 HP. I come to you. Try to go out fast.
Close city, Era. Up on her, guys.
Guys,
Is it safe, bro?
Planted.
Is it safe?
The save is good.
Yeah. 1 HP Viper.
You're dogging city. We'll break it.
Good flank you from Evan.
Him running out,
What do you even
headshot two
say?
guys,
I
jumping
remembered
into
was Pipson calling a timeout. Needs to be put into practice. They need to prune that panic and find themselves a clean round.
Oh, I was just looking at Zeus.
I thought he was going through.
Yeah, I thought he was going through. I think maybe Sociable was like, don't worry, bro, that's my job. I got this, and waiting up top. Now Zeus swings alongside him. Instead of solo fights, it's a 1-2 punch where they are cleaning everybody up. Jesse, though, at least clings to life. The spike has been planted, and he's just battled 3 players within the heavens. So where is one of those remaining players? In the heavens. He thinks he's probably cleared that position. The remainder might be on the site or back towards the ramp. But instead, yetujey is
He's
waiting
in the
for
fight. He's playing to win the round. He's playing to be the
He's a
safety
beta,
net.
I understand.
No, listen, Tom. That's what you always say in our games, all right? He's playing a smart game.
Yeah, because he
That's what I love.
communicates.
Wow, hold on. You should know. You've got a mini-map, bro. Can't you see? Great work from yetujey again. Threading the needle. What should be a flank now becomes a second front line. He's taken down one. He's caused that rotate from Ara. Pressure put on the other side of the map. Ult used in to clear for sociable. They've got sight. They don't need to fight like that. But so maybe Soft does. And he's drawing the eye for yetujey to stab them in the back. Just keeping the rounds going. But then Soft was in heaven. I thought he was a defender. He was there so quickly. They've taken full control. Jesse's smoked out. There's no opportunity to have a say in this, and the wrap around to defend the spawn from westside. He doesn't know how many players he was about to run into. That's the first down, and they keep scaling this fight into net. The slide out from Ara catches KROSTALY off guard, but the rest of the team is more than ready with a showstopper and the latest flank of all time. Again, the safety net will catch the final kill. It's FUT's map pick, somewhere that they decided they wanted to see this battle go down today. Good stun to start. Westside catching Soft as well. The defense under pressure. The Molly's done a lot of damage. KROSTALY's going to fall back, and his buddy Sociable is fed the Wolves as a result. Nice work by Net, and GX have a plant in a 4v2. Great containment as well from Westside, who's got their flank on lockdown, even without the trip. It doesn't look like much can go wrong here. It doesn't look like much can go wrong here in the 3v2.
Yeah, Ara a little bit out there ahead. I like Jesse's going to re-aggress, though. He's expecting them to have rotated away, and that's going to give an avenue to play back into this round that they might not necessarily be expecting. Westside, he's missed the timing completely. He wasn't watching it properly, and now he's giving his position away. Jesse's gone down as well. This was a 2v4 scenario for GX, and well, it's a let go of the defuse. Was not the case. And when you're up against FUT, they will exploit everything. Soft, again, with that hype. In
this round to trade 1-for-1, but taking down Westside more so. Now, though, it comes knowing that they'll have info if it goes in the other direction. KROSTALY spotted a reveal, a drone, a shock, full utility online. The GX have not baited any of this out with 40 seconds. The exec comes through, the reveal starts, but it doesn't see anyone. And Ara takes down yetujey. The danger already subsiding. Oh, it's a little messy from Sociable. He does a lot of damage, but Ara still drawing breath, makes this a get out of it to break the drone. Shock dart sent through. Wait, they're aggressing? Don't they expect the play to be coming in here? They want the fight. FUT, in fact, want to take the fight to them, but that's done from Ara. It's put them on the back foot. That was huge. KROSTALY and Zeus both caught by it. And caught out in the open like that, they had nowhere to go.
Where is something?
No way.
Where is something? He's going to go through. He does deny, but yeah, if there was 5 seconds left on the clock, that would have been pretty cool. Instead, well, yetujey now managed to thread the needle back.
Flash.
Go.
That's side fair. One more way, B.
Let's go.
Come here, let's go. We have it.
I'm gonna smoke city.
He can be on CT.
Tank this guy.
I'm downing, bro.
Outside, one side, boys.
Oh, sorry.
Way late, stop it, guys. Too short. And the short, over short flick. Out CT.
He out.
One more short flick. Way late. Out CT. There's 2 on side right now. Where is your ult?
It's on short, it's on short.
Hold it.
Two holding.
Last player
Back shot, boys.
It's okay, nice try, boys.
This is that they're lying to us, and that's RGLing this team. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
I would say, Jesse walked into it.
Yeah, probably not the call we want to hear in the studio. Health and safety team's going to be losing their mind. 4v4 early on this mid-crunch. GX find themselves ahead. yetujey's lurking, and they're heading towards this position. Okay, he's moved. He's stepped away. He's given up market. He wants to have his teammates by his side. KROSTALY on the rotate through, spamming on the cross, but nothing found, and yetujey is the man that's going to have to deal with the brunt of this force. Hides behind the box. Swings open the cam in B main, sees nothing as well. They know this is a direct through market play, and GX hide. Oh my God, they're waiting. They're waiting for these players to step forward, but Flickless isn't looking up. Thankfully, yetujey stepped forward. Otherwise, that could have been a disaster. Man advantage maintained, added up to 2, and they still just sit and wait. Again, FUT start to think, did they go back? Nope, they're still sat here. That's the spike they're fighting in market.
These have been the better rounds.
In this moment, they show their hand. They love to play aggressive. They keep going even after the first fight doesn't go their way. There's a lot of pistols. I don't expect anything, but KROSTALY delivers a double. Headshots galore. Weapons to be recovered. And sure, there's no heals this time around. KROSTALY would normally be the one giving them out in the sky. He'll be left on a sliver of health. The TP taken here, that's going to get the spike. To go back in the other direction! They've lost 3 players to classics this round, and KROSTALY's got the mid-cross. Thankfully, he'll be put down. He was low HP, the headshot, a little overkill. There's still a chance to stabilize, but this is way too costly around already.
This will get the gun for yetujey, so he can now pick up a rifle. Ara's in a great position, though, but he's now going to be noted. He's done well enough already just by reclaiming that space. It stops them falling directly into a second trap, and it's very disjointed, though. Ara, if he misses a shot, it's a problem, and well, he's not quite quick enough. Now Net is left alone. The remaining players from FUT can, well, they can look to group up, but maybe not just yet. sociablEE going in alone, and the TP is something that Net is almost hunting for, but they need to now try and find him. The dart into the smoke will make things awkward, and that time is ticking further and further down. Somebody needs to get on this, and Net might have bought enough. I think he should have enough comfortably even for that defusal in the end.
But it is tough. You understand it. They didn't have shields. That's an incredibly aggressive start from Ara. An attempt to pick up the pace that hasn't quite worked out. The TP from Jesse into the spawn. It looks like it's a spaghetti round from GX. They're throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks, and right now, nothing's really working. Everything goes into this flank from Jesse. And
they're gonna drone him.
They're droning it. He's been seen. He won't have a chance to strike. And that's it. Oh, he's the one caught off guard. Jesse is the one flanked. Shot in the back. And for FUT, well, now the round's already done. Who gets what orb is the only remaining question. Can they find a plan? Seems irrelevant to ask, and indeed it is. An attempt likely not made. But saving the weapon, we can see, is going to be far easier said than done. A good idea, a good thought, but a dream that I don't think is going to be
put themselves into the lead on their map choice. Again, we always talk about them on the attack. Hunter's Fury, though, early reveals, doing a lot of work. Net's done a great job to get them the opener, but then Sop just seems to be better at times. Paranoia, Jesse, perfectly placed, but it's still only going to be the one. A round that, again, puts them in a very advantageous spot. But can yetujey once again ruin their day? It seems like Ara is the player in the most danger, but it looks like he's figuring out, piecing this together, working out where his opponent could be. Well, the drone actually just used for time.
Just wanted to see if he'd take a peek. Yetujey hides his hand. Sneaks.
But it's not a similar looking round. Nonetheless, immediately in with the ult. That's going to clear some space. Westside was given an opportunity, given a few opportunities, but he's now under some serious pressure. There goes Zeus, and he's cleared. That backline is removed. Sop is completely alone, though. They're completely unnecessary. You're in a 5v4 retake, and he just tries to fight it as a hero. Now his teammates have to try and put things back into their favor once again.
And it means that look who's going alone for that fight towards the spawn. Yetujey, no trade possible. Jesse gets it for free. And now Zeus has to try to take this fight. This is all because of Sop going alone and
claim the lead, but this game has been full of back and forth. TPs have been Jesse's nightmare. The From the Shadows has sent him to the shadows both times. While that man advantage this time sits with them. Zeus already on a double. Yetujey has been holding that backside, and only the spike holder for FUT. Another pistol round to add to the collection. The last one shouldn't have been theirs. Maybe this one shouldn't either. We'll see. An early trade. Sop already tagged, but it's still... Oh, I thought he was going to go through it for a second. They've left a man behind, though. It's being checked. Well, it's being kind of checked for. Shock dart to close the deal. Not quite, but it's bought in time. They are forcing KROSTALY out of that corner. An important kill for GX, but a lot more still to do.
It's Yetujey's measured aggression. We saw it last round and how passive he was peeking that back B side until his moment was right. This time again, strikes while the iron is hot and while no one's looking. But Jesse taking down Sop puts the pressure on now. The spike being approached. Yetujey's got one. Sociable snuck up close, but he's being watched. It doesn't matter. Flickless fails to convert.
He didn't have the level to his aggression. Like, it was either you could tell him, I want you to be really aggressive, or I want you to be really passive. And it seemed like he was told to be really passive under the previous coaching staff. Now it's FUT.
I'm out of here.
Rev aldım.
Home side değil mi?
Paranoya atacağım Beke. Sola attım.
Bekledim.
Solda solda.
Sol yakın, sol yakın. Cypher market.
Nice.
Dağıldım. Vuruyorum.
Beyler CT geldi. Kapanacağım. Bana 10 saniye kazandırmanız lazım
Ben drone
CT'ye.
çıkıyorum, drone çıkıyorum.
Top. Can we break the? I will. You break, okay.
I broke it. Keep it mark, keep it mark.
Listen, we're gonna paranoid like this and we're gonna go, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me this, Zara. I will flash out as well.
Yes.
I'm ready to blind whenever.
Wait.
Ready, boys?
Be ready.
The smoke city.
Blinding.
Flashing.
He's smoke.
The smoke. Nice, 2v2. Probably one more side.
Top of mine, ZT.
I will flash out.
You made one.
Main.
Close, main.
Player
Pick him in.
standing.
Smells right. 1v1. You feel.
Remaining.
My ultimate's ready. Come on, let's go!
You have one as well.
Cam on the right. Shoot the cam. You got this, bro.
Going up.
Nice try, bro.
There's a language barrier. He's just a phenomenal player. His read on the game is great.
Oh dear, oh dear. Already early ping onto Westside. The B site anchor was lighter than they thought it would be. Sop's going to go through. He's not even just going through the molly. He's stuck in the molly. He's been stunned up. I'm guessing that Zeus did not expect him to go any further. And well, it looks a little silly. A 4v4, planting. Yetujey more aggressive. In fact, they all are. They're all waiting for this push to come in. They haven't spotted out some of these closer quarters yet, but Flickless is aware. Another multi-frag for him. Yetujey can't go to his hidey hole. In fact, he's trying to buy time. He needs to buy time as Sociable's on the wraparound. Paranoia can go through, but he needs so much from it. Jesse going to play up close and operator in position. Beautiful camera work. Unfortunately, the shot not quite as clean. And well, now he needs a lot more targets. So it's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. 4v4 ensues once again. No ultimates for this attacking side. In fact, KROSTALY was the only one that could have used the Hunter's Fury in this round. And Flickless is one away from that run it back once again.
Yeah, they need to be careful. One kill to Flickless here, and we can have a big round just like the previous. He's primed with the flash, ready to go. Zeus and Sop would both be caught by it. This could be huge, but Sociable was there. The third man on the line. Hold on! Westside has come in with a double. Jesse!
Might see a Hunter's Fury for this entry, but with the current positioning, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. One player already revealed, and while the crossfire working out wonders. GX this time holding the line, the TP up, audacious. Yetujey needs to go huge once again. Him and KROSTALY have managed to make this interesting at least. Still sit a man down, and that overdrive is pinning them back, forcing them forward. And Jesse is waiting on the other side. Seems like he's made the realization that they might just be pushing his way, and Ara is going to finally convert one of those additional picks. It leaves yetujey. Clutch scenario, he's been good, but he's walking surely to, I was going to say towards his demise, but it's messy from westside.
Yeah, yetujey knew where 2 were.
Left.
So he started putting the pieces together. Clears out that angle, takes down 1, but although he doesn't go down, his health bar definitely does. 31 HP left.
Time.
He doesn't have a chance to go back and find that easier site, but GX are giving him the space. He can walk right in here. 12 seconds left, and it's a free plant if he makes it to the safe spot. 8 seconds, though, and he's got to go. 6 seconds, and he's out of time. He's done.
The exact disruption that FUT wanted, but maybe they're saving it for this round.
Maybe. Well, it might not matter. Westside with a good start as he takes down 1, and Ara even gets out of there. Shorty in hand, swaps to the op, and it's a cleanup from the Neon until it's not. yetujey finds 1. Rifles in hand for these 2. It's looking very doable. And with taking Jesse down, this becomes a 1v1 after yetujey's trade. Net, so good so far. His reads have been perfect. You hear those rotation calls, you hear the stack calls. Well, now he's got to read yetujey. That's the biggest task of all. He's in an awful position for where the spike is planted. You could get it to half before he gets anywhere near. So
all that economy that they would have hoped would have been built up, and Jesse has just been
every time they're getting them at least 1 kill, a lot of the time 2. Now they'll have to work without that. But FUT have already lost a man, and with Zeus going deep, okay, another through the smoke. Good work by Net, but it's quickly undone. And Flickless,
it's just on this early fight, and it leaves it with nothing now. Like, because this is the one round where FUT have finally gone, yeah, you know what, we're actually just going to sit in main. We're not going to throw this round away. We've had a lot of silly moments, and yeah, there's just too many times.
They have ults that they want to use as openers, but then they cancel it. Hunter's Fury coming through. Tag should be there on Zeus, but he dashes out immediately, dodges the second burst, comes back. That was a bit of a questionable play. And Flickless has punished him. That's the ult online as a result, and he's dead. He is dead to rights as he's been hunted down. Sop keeps it rolling, and this round looks done. But Sop's very low. He shouldn't be fighting the way that he is.
Yeah, but that's his gameplay. He's going to continue. There's no way that he wants to let anybody else on his team beat him on the scoreboard. Well, he knows he's got sociable, and more importantly, yetujey. I would say mainly just yetujey as the safe pair of hands. Sociable's not a safe pair of hands. Point proven. He's going to fight immediately and lose his life for it. Now, Sop kind of has to be that little bit more patient. He's the only one that really has any vision over the spike, and it's not pretty. The wraparound from yetujey needs to come in quick.
Ooh.
We've been waiting a while for that.
Obviously, they'll use it if they have it.
Oh, this is awkward for Jesse. Nowhere to go. Almost just panic stations. The convergence path thrown into the back of the site.
Sociable?
Ooh, it's not the prettiest, but westside has managed to trade 1 back. Sociable still fighting forward. And this is the thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it makes them look foolish, but in rounds like this, it makes Sociable look like he's in God mode.
Yeah, I mean, he weathered a storm of bullets that came